How's it going, guys? Cody, guys, back again, dropping yet another video. Still in the bath, as you can. Oh, do you know what? It's too warm. Right. So anyway, one sec. Right. So what I'm hoping to do, and I've done it out on a video, and I've asked before. Right. No one seems to get back to me. Right. It's driving me insane. Right now. I want to interview people for my channel. Now, there's two ways we can do that, right? First way is I can interview you guys over the phone. Could be a female offender, former prisoner. It could be a male former prisoner. It could be someone that's gone through young offenders. You could be a prisoner's girlfriend, a prisoner's mother, a prisoner's father, someone that's lost someone tragically in prison, whatever the case may be, right? And we could do it on the phone. I can ask you questions. You can tell your story. I can put it into a vlog format, and then I can upload it to the channel, and then people can comment, right? Trying to build a network here, trying to hear from other people's experiences. What advice would you give? What was prison like for you? How did you feel when you first went to prison? What courses did you do? What prisons did you go through in dispersal? What violence did you see? Did you carry out violence? Was you a victim of violence? What were your attitudes of the officers towards you? What was the food like? What was the regime like? What advice would you give to someone going to prison for the first time? Different things. What would you pack for prison? What would you advise to pack for prison? Constricts, prison craft as it's known, constricts. What courses did you do? What courses was you offered? Did you have to go before the parole board? Was you IPP? Loads of different things. There's so many different questions we can ask and stuff, right? If you're supporting someone in prison, how much does it cost you a week, a month, a year? Because obviously you sort of people are going on visits. You're not always, your loved one's not always in the prison local to them. So you've got to travel sometimes hundreds of miles. You've got the trains, transport, taxis, sometimes even hotels if you've got an early morning visit and you're on the other side of the country and you don't drive. Sending money in on obviously postal orders or PTS payments. Email a prisoner, all these different things, right? And the toll it takes on you, having kids, what's it like at birthdays, Christmases? Do you think there's enough support for prisoners' families? All these sorts of things. The other way we can do it, what I'm hoping to do, and someone contacted me last night and it turned out to be a waste of time, was someone told me that they said to me, look, I can film a vlog at home, right? I can upload it to my YouTube channel, to their YouTube channel. Send me the link, I can then download it and upload it to my channel, right? And I'm very interested to do this, guys, right? So what I want to do, if anyone's up for it, right, put your comments in the comment section below. I'll put my phone number in the description and my email and stuff, right? If you want to film a vlog talking about your prison experiences, and I can send you a shitload of questions, right? You can introduce yourself, how you ended up in prison, how many times you've been to prison, etc., etc. Talk about your experiences on camera like I'm talking to you guys now. Upload it to your YouTube channel, right? Make it unlisted or whatever. Send me the link or upload it to your channel, and then I can download it with your permission. Upload it to my channel, and people can interact and stuff. If you want people to contact you, I could put your social media details in the description below. And what I'm trying to do, guys, in a nutshell, is people that have been in prison 10 years ago, 5 years ago, recently. I want to know your experiences, because I've only been in 2 prisons over 3 stretches, Strangeways, Forest Bank and Forest Bank, right? So Cat A, but I wasn't a Cat A prisoner. Strangeways is actually a multi-category prison, and it only actually houses around 40 Category A prisoners. So it's just a local jail, Cat A local, which means it serves local courts and stuff like that, Manchester Crown Court, Manchester Magistrates, etc., etc. Unless you're a YO, 18 to 21, and you'll go to another prison. But yeah, what I'm wanting to do, I'm after you guys, right? And like I say, my channel, I want to refresh my channel, right? So people that have been in, we've all had different prison experiences, right? You can have 2 prisoners on the same, say you've got 2 prisoners on the same wing, on the same sentence, not codees, they just landed at the prison, they're both in there for the same charge, relatively like the same sentences. Both of them prisoners are going to have very different prison journeys, because they're going to go through dispersal at different times. What makes one prisoner tick and explode, another one might be a bit more chilled out. And there's thousands and thousands and thousands of prisoners that have been through the system. And I want to know your experiences. If you're supporting somebody in prison, do a phone call. If you don't want to do a video and you don't feel comfortable, we can do it on the phone. And then, like I say, I can record the conversation. If you want to send some pictures of you, I can put that into a vlog format, and then we can upload it to the channel. If you want to put your social media on there so people can contact you, or just let the comments come in and then you can interact with people in the comment section, let's do it. This is what I'm hoping to do, guys. Are you interested? Because the thing is, I'll be honest with you, I'm very, very close to walking away from my channel because I'm trying to refreshen it and stuff, and people are not willing to speak out and stuff, right? And I'm trying to build like a little network and stuff where we can advise people and help people, and people that might go through the system, people that have lost someone through a suicide in prison, that's family may have already been through it, and I've already got them contacts. People that are going to prison, people that have done 10 years, people that have done 10 months, people that have done 32 years and then got out and are on like MAPA and stuff. And we can talk about MAPA, like obviously multi-agency, public protection and all that sort of stuff, agencies and all that sort of stuff. We can talk about parole boards and parole hearings and recalls and the different things, bail hostels, EDS, do you know what I mean, IPP. We can go into all these things, guys, right? Like I say, I'm not an expert in anything. I'm just an expert in my own life and my own experiences, right? And like I say, there's opportunities, guys, to take this further and stuff. There really, really is. And when people are interacting with me, a lot of journalists watch my channel, surprisingly so. A lot of journalists watch my channel, and they might reach out to me and say, oh, that kid that you spoke to that's telling us this and this on this vlog, right? Can we do an interview with him? So then I'll reach out to that prisoner or former prisoner or prisoner's family and say, right, National News have contacted me. Do you want to do an interview? You can be anonymous if you want to be. It's up to you. And see where we go, guys. What I'm trying to do, really, in a nutshell, I'm trying to help prisoners, and I'm trying to build a network and stuff and talk about our experiences, right? Don't want to do all the bragging stuff and, oh yeah, prison's easy and stuff, because the reality is prison affects absolutely everybody. And the silent victims are the prisoners' families, because they're going through the prison. If you've never been in prison, right, unless you've supported someone in prison, you'll relate to it. But if you've never been in trouble and you've never supported somebody in prison and you've never been in prison, the roller coaster that is prison is hard to describe, because psychologically, emotionally, and not to mention financially, right? It takes its toll on absolutely everybody. But we all do the macho thing that prison doesn't affect us and we're all blokes. And the reality is prison takes a part of you every time you go in. I don't care what anybody says. They're lying if they say otherwise. Right, guys, listen. I'm absolutely sweating like a pig. Look at that. Right, guys, so if you're interested in taking part, please contact me. My contact details are in the description below. Like, comment, subscribe. Cody out.